Fantastic. You're
We
now
are
live
live.
in person from Milano Meravigli.
from live from the red zone.
From the red zone, yes. Exactly. Okay, so guys, welcome to our 10 to 13 focus this morning, starting off 10 o'clock. So guys, from now, there's nobody here, so we're just gonna preface this, I guess. Wait for some people to come in, just have some chat, some banter, I guess, at the beginning of the lesson.
Exactly.
So that it'll be on and it'll be kind of
we have a few people.
thing. We do. Hello. So guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Cathal. Some of you might know me already. I'm a teacher in Milano Meravigli, and I'm from Ireland. And Lisa, this is Lisa. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone. So I am also a teacher at Milano Meravigli, and I am also from Ireland. So good morning, everyone.
Good morning from the Irish contingent here in Milano Meravigli. Hi, Elisa Jacobini. How are you? Elisa, what school do you attend? What school are you calling from? I guess.
Yes, it's
yeah, guys. if you want to put your name in, say hello, tell us what school you usually attend. We want to know. We want to be able to interact with you guys, so we can get a bit of conversation going throughout this lesson. So guys, these webinars now, we're going to be running for about 50 minutes. So we're going to finish up at about 10 to 11 or so. And so we're going to hopefully get plenty of work done in that time. Valeria, hi. A fellow Meraviglian. Woohoo, yeah, nice. Elisa is in Rome. Wow, fantastic, nice. Well, hello. Bella, what's it? There's the line from the movie, Ciao Bella Roma. I'm pretty sure that's the line in the movie. All right. Exactly. So, guys, today, myself and Lisa, we're going to be going through this focus activity 10 to 13. It's called Past Perfect Party. Now, some of you might have done this already. Some of you may have done this recently enough, but even so, it's still good to do these focus activities with a different teacher. Maybe I will say something different to that which the Rome teachers have said. And Lisa, of course, has some input as well. She's full of good knowledge.
Exactly. We are full of Irish wisdom.
Well, we're full of Irish something. I don't know if it's wisdom or not, you know? All right. So, guys, we are going to start off Past Perfect Party. In this focus activity, what we're going to be discussing is the past perfect. So we're going to be using it to describe events. We're going to be looking at some party lingo. We're going to be expressing regret or relief using if only and I wish. And we're going to have a look at the second and third conditionals. Okay, so before we get started, guys, let's just have a look at some of the phrases here on this description page here. So we've got past perfect to describe events. We'll have a look at the meaning of past perfect in a bit because we don't want to get straight into the grammar. Party lingo now. So lingo, we could say, what do you think? Party lingo is... Sylvia Busnelli, hello. The lingo,
Good morning, Sylvia.
The lingo, guys, of party or the lingo of anything is the specific language or the particular language that is used for that kind of topic. So lingo is just another way of saying specific language. All right. And so we're going to be discussing party lingo today. And of course, we're going to be discussing regret and relief using our conditionals as well. Okay, so guys, if at any stage you have a question or if at any point you have a kind of a part of the focus that you're not sure of, please let us know. Please type into the comments, and we'll hopefully be able to give you an answer for that. Viviana, hello, welcome, welcome. Okay. Thank you very much, Lisa. The lingo, oh, very good. Yes, the specific language or phrases relating to something. Fantastic. Okay, guys. So, at a party, have you ever had a bad party experience? What is the worst party you've ever been to, and what happened? Oh my goodness, right. An interesting question. Do you like birthday parties? If not, how do you prefer to celebrate your birthday? And have you ever woken up after being at a party the night before and not known where you were or how you got there? What did you do? Okay, well, maybe we'll save the best till last. We leave that one to the end.
Oh dear.
But we'll start with the first one, guys. Have you ever had a bad party experience? Now, when we talk about a bad party experience, what is that? It's not necessarily like a party where something went on fire or something got destroyed. Right? While that is, of course, a bad party experience, it could just be a negative party experience in general. Right? A party where you went and maybe it was a bit boring, you did not know anyone there, or you just did not want to be there. So that could be a bad party experience. Or indeed, right, as I said there, something went on fire, something broke, I don't know, maybe you broke something as well, whatever the case may be. So first of all, the question is asking, have you ever had? So have you ever? This is our question in the present perfect to ask in your whole life. Okay, have you ever experienced in your life a bad party experience? And what is the worst party you've ever been to? Well, I guess we'll open the floor to our comment section. If you want to type in some sort of short anecdote, guys, then absolutely feel free. Maybe I'll ask my co-host today, Lisa, have you ever had a bad party experience?
I'm sure I have at some point. I would say, thinking of, like you said, it doesn't have to be really severely negative. But just I've been at parties where it's been awkward. So yeah, when you've had an experience where it's a bit awkward, maybe, I don't know, there was a strange mix of people and it was difficult to socialize or to integrate into the group. For sure. I can't remember any specific examples. I've had like a lot of good party experiences. Have you ever had any bad experiences?
I mean, trying to think of it, if I ever did have a bad party experience, my response to it was probably just to start drinking a bit more, and then it would turn into a good party experience.
Magically, through the magic of beer goggles. Through the magic of beer goggles, a lot of things become better.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I feel like that's kind of the Irish solution to most things, just kind of, something's going wrong, we'll just introduce some alcohol, it'll be totally fine, don't worry.
Exactly. Is that some good vocab to give them, beer goggles?
Beer goggles, yeah, absolutely, beer goggles. So when something looks more appealing after you've had some alcohol, guys, we could say you were wearing or you were looking through beer goggles, right? Because goggles, this is like the equipment that you use when if you go swimming and you do not want the water to go into your eyes, you can wear goggles on your head to stop the water from going into your eyes. So beer goggles, and this is the beer obviously taking effect.
Oh no.
Oh my God, Julia, no. Oh my God, ended up at a hospital once. It was not, seriously, luckily. I could hope not, yeah.
Oh God.
Valeria also said, I had a bad party experience once because the location was overcrowded. Always a bad idea, yeah. Whenever there's too many people,
Yeah.
And it's difficult to kind of have a good time because every time you turn around, oh my God, it's another person, you know?
And it's
Very, very
difficult to
difficult.
get to the bar. That's also.
This is again. We're thinking in the Irish vein, guys. You know, we got to think first of all, where's the alcohol? How do we get to the alcohol? And then we'll go from there. Very good. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you, Julia, Valeria, for your contributions. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, guys. Let's have a look at question number 2 then. Do you like birthday parties? If not, how do you prefer to celebrate your birthday? So I guess everybody has their own way of celebrating their birthday, whether it's with friends or with family. But do you like birthday parties, Lisa?
I do indeed. To be honest, when I think of birthday parties, a lot of the time I think of childhood birthday parties.
Yeah.
Because when you're older, I don't know, it doesn't seem like I'm not a fan of having a birthday party now as an elderly person.
An elderly person. Okay.
Like even this year, I'm turning 30. Yay! So I haven't even phrased it as like my 30th party. It's more like my 30th. Come for a drink.
Exactly.
I don't know.
A gathering. You can say a gathering or a get together. We're having a get together
Exactly.
soon. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We have some more party experiences here. Sylvia Busnelli says she had a bad party experience once because the food was ugly and the party was boring. Now, excellent. The food was, now, we probably wouldn't say ugly, Sylvia, because ugly is generally used to talk about like the physical appearance of a person in a kind of a bad way. So if we want to say that the food was bad, right? So that's kind of it's negative. The food was bad, or if we wanted to be kind of really severe, we could say the food was disgusting. This is kind of how we would say it. But the party was boring. Very nice. Okay. And Eliza also had a bad party experience too, but only once, and it was her friend's birthday. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Your friend's birthday, and it was a bad one. Oh dear. Very good. Sylvia likes birthday parties and parties in general. Oh, well, of course we know you love a good party.
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, we know.
Eliza likes birthday parties. Excellent. Valeria also likes one. Viviana, I had a bad party experience once because all of the people were drunk. Oh no. It must have been a plenty of Irish people there, I imagine, if that was the case.
Sorry
and
for
the
our
party
people.
was so boring. Dear, oh my goodness. Well, okay, it's good to see that everyone still likes birthday parties. Still good to hear that people still like them. But yeah, I think, Lisa, I would have to agree with you on that one. That birthday party. Whenever I think of birthday party, the kind of image that comes to my head is my own kind of birthday parties when I was a lot younger.
Exactly. It's an association with childhood.
Exactly. And so we just kind of, a gathering, a get together, just kind of organizing some sort of meetup with your friends. Okay. Nice. And so, if you do not like birthday parties, how would we prefer to celebrate? Again, not a party, just going to a bar, going to a disco somewhere, maybe, or even just hanging out. To hang out in the park, just to kind of stick around, be in a group of people together, just to hang out, and to stay with each other. All right, with your friends. Very good. Thank you very much, Lisa.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now, have you ever woken up? Now, this is a very interesting one. Have you ever woken up after being at a party the night before and not known where you were or how you got there? And then what did you do? This is kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't tell about this story kind of thing. Because if there is a story to tell, then maybe we should not tell the story. You know? But I've certainly ended up, I've certainly woken up in kind of strange places, but I didn't know where I was. Thank you very much. Yes, to end up to finish something a certain way or at a certain place. Thank you very much, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
So to end up somewhere, to finish there, or to
Mm-hmm.
finish in that way. So yeah, I've been in some weird places, but I mean, it was just kind of a random person's house after a night out or something like that. And then what did you do? Well, what I did was I first turned on my phone. I tried to turn on my phone to find the best way to get away from that house as quickly as possible.
To find an escape.
An escape route, exactly, an escape route. And so I don't know. I tried to get out there as quickly as possible. Yourself, Lisa, anything?
Yeah, one thing that stands out to me, I remember because I studied architecture. So after an architecture ball, we usually had a big house party, and I remember I woke up on the floor of of the house that had the house party in one of the rooms. And I remember it very, very clearly, the waking up, because I had decided to stay there because it was too late to get home and I couldn't find a taxi. So I slept on the floor until it was possible to take a bus home.
Nice.
Yeah, classy.
Very nice.
In a full ball gown as well, obviously.
A full ball gown. Now, what's a gown?
Yeah. Oh, a gown, a ball gown. It's a very fancy long dress. Okay, a gown.
Okay.
Gown.
So something you would wear to a formal event, right?
Okay, yeah, exactly. It's more formal. So formal, I would say formal, long dress. Because also when we use, so you can say a wedding gown. A wedding gown, obviously a wedding gown, the dress that a bride wears for a wedding. So yeah, obviously we say wedding dress, but sometimes we also say a wedding gown, or in this case, I was at a ball, so a very fancy event. So I was wearing a ball gown. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, like I know how I got there. Obviously, I made that decision. But yeah, I remember it wasn't the most how should I say, like it's not maybe the most classy thing I've ever done.
Not your finest moment.
No, not particularly.
Not
and
particularly.
It was very cold in that house too, so that did not help.
Oh dear. Okay, so guys, I mean, maybe we will stay away from this question. If you guys don't want to answer it, that's totally fine. If you do want to, yes, then fire away. Oh, Elisa. Okay. Yes, I have. When I went to, Ibiza.
Ibiza, I think everyone in Ibiza does that, so don't worry.
Yeah, I feel like Ibiza is one big party where you wake up not knowing where you were the previous evening.
But
very good.
The good thing is you got back to the room.
Exactly.
You know?
She got back
That's an achievement.
Well done. Well done. Well done, I have to say. All right. So, guys, very good. Again, if you have any questions, guys, if there's something that we have said that you couldn't understand, please let us know. We've got Lisa on the keyboard there. She's ready, fired up, ready to go to answer your questions. Okay. Valeria, okay, never had this type of experience because I don't like drink. So in a party, I'm sober and remember everything. Oh dear, right. Well, then you are like the best person to have at a party because you'll be able to tell us like what happened. Because you'll be like, guys, do you not remember? Okay. Now, I don't like drink. If you say I don't like drink, that's quite an Irish phrase. Now, I don't know if you've intended to say that, Valeria, but if we want to say I don't like to drink, so I don't like to drink, or you can say I don't like drinking. Both of these are okay. But yeah, if you say I don't like drink, because drink is a term that we use in Ireland in particular to talk about any alcoholic beverage. Okay. So if someone asks you, have you got any drink in the house? All right. That's quite an Irish phrase. It's obviously, it does not sound grammatically correct. You should say, have you got any drinks in the house? But drink in Ireland is another term for alcohol. And so that's what we would use. But very responsible. I like that. Well done, Valeria, for being very responsible. Okay. So the life of the party. So what kind of, or what type of party goer are you? So a party goer, guys, this is the person who goes to the party, of course. Now, the life of the party, as we can see, the title of this slide, the life of the party. What do we think this means? Well, the life of something is generally the person or someone, something that creates the energy or is kind of the main source of energy at an event. So the life of the party is the person who is just constantly energetic at a party. Okay. Now, some people might have different kind of more specific explanations than that, but for me, certainly, the life of the party is someone who is the most energetic at a party.
Mm-hmm,
All right.
exactly. Sorry, I'm just typing that out for you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So we have a couple of different types of party goers, guys. We have Killjoy. Very good. Yes, the life and soul of the party. Very good. The soul of the party. Nice.
To extend it as an alternative, we have both, obviously. But yeah, you can say both.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Lisa. So we've got Killjoy, we've got Wallflower, we have Party Animal, we have Party Pooper, Dancing Diva, and Party Crasher. Okay. So what do we think each of these mean? So guys, I'm going to give you a minute, right? So see if you guys can type in. Do you know what any of these words, these phrases mean? So I'll give you a minute very quickly to write down. Can you type in your answers? Do you know any of these? So we have Killjoy, Wallflower, Party Animal, Party Pooper, Dancing Diva, and Party Crasher.
Which do you think you are, Colin?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I can be any of these. I think I have been any and all of these at one point or another in my life. I think the one I'm most commonly I'm either a party animal or a dancing diva. I would say myself, I would be one of those two. Yourself?
Yeah, to be honest, I have been a party crasher at certain times as well. But yeah, I would say, I don't know. I'm trying to think if I've ever been a party pooper, maybe. But yeah, probably party animal for sure. And yeah, dancing diva, although, who knows how good my dancing was. In my mind, it was fabulous. But
you were wearing those beer goggles. You thought you were doing fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here we
Amazing.
go.
We have some answers.
Elisa Jacobini is saying she's a dancing diva. She loves to dance. Wow, excellent. Yes. I guess another one we could use dancing queen. All right, we're referring to ABBA, I guess, if you want to say that. Very good. I love to dance. And Valeria is saying she's a killjoy. What? No. So you're not a killjoy, but you know what it is. Sorry, I misread this. Killjoy is a person who critiques everything or ruins the atmosphere of the party. Nice. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much, Valeria. Well done. Oh, nice, Lisa, up on the screen. I like it. Very good. So, guys, let's have a look at what they mean. So, we'll start up at the top. We've got a killjoy. So, a person, someone who deliberately spoils the enjoyment of others. Okay? So, if you're a killjoy, then you are purposely doing it. Viviana. Party crasher, probably a person who drunk a lot. Yes, so Viviana, as we can see here, party crasher, not someone who's drunk a lot, but someone who attends a party that they were not invited to. Okay. So a person who is drunk, we just call that person a drunk person. I guess there's no like maybe specific one. Okay. Eliza, very good. I have to say, I love dancing. I mean, Eliza, you can say I love dancing or I love to dance. Both of these are fine. Colloquially and naturally speaking, you can use both of them. There's no difference really. We know, like, grammatically, we should say I love dancing, but in general conversation with people, I love to dance is totally fine. Okay. So Killjoy, someone who ruins the party. Yeah, very good. A wallflower, shy or secluded person. So wall, as in the wall, right, like here behind me. All right. And a wallflower, a person who kind of stays on the wall or away from the maybe the dance floor or away from all the big groups of people. A party animal, as Lisa and I both said, we're big party animals, right? A very gregarious and outgoing person who enjoys parties. So gregarious, my goodness. Gregarious just basically means kind of loud, I guess. Lisa, would you have another way of describing gregarious?
Yes, it's a person who, okay, is loud and maybe very noticeable. Like they stand out. They stand out very easily. It's generally a person who everyone remembers, I think, as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, loud or noticeable
Exactly.
person.
So a party animal, you could say, is very similar to the life of the party. So you could use those two phrases kind of interchangeably if you wanted to describe someone who's very energetic, outgoing, and who enjoys parties. Okay? Yeah. Lisa?
No, I was just thinking, sorry, the wallflower, if anyone, a way to remember it as well is the movie, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, if anyone's seen it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, absolutely. Very, very good movie. Interesting movie as well. All right. Very good. Thank
Off
you.
my
Yeah,
tongue.
no, absolutely. Absolutely. Right, we have then a party pooper, guys. So, party pooper, a person who throws gloom, sorry, not glum, gloom over social enjoyment. Okay. So, if you're having a good time, you're enjoying yourselves, you're laughing and telling jokes, and then maybe one person comes in and says, "Oh, my dog died," and you're kind of, "Oh God, right." Then suddenly the atmosphere has been brought down, and it's a bit more sad, I guess. So a party pooper is a person who throws gloom over social enjoyment, just kind of creates a negative vibe or a negative atmosphere. All right. Nice. Negative feeling, a dark shadow. Nice. Okay. So this is a party pooper. Okay. We have Dancing Diva, of course, which we discussed. Myself, Lisa, and Eliza also is going to be Dancing Diva as well. We're going to have a great time. We'll all come down to Rome. We'll have a big L party down in Rome. Okay. And then maybe if Sylvia and Valeria wanted to join us, they would be the party crashers. So they would just come along, right? Now, of course, we would invite you guys, so you wouldn't need to be party crashers. But a party crasher is someone who attends a party that they were not invited to. So very important to remember that. Viviana, a party, like a person who is drunk a lot, you could say that he is or she is a drunk. Right, so that a person it's almost like saying they're alcoholic. They're an alcoholic. So a person who is drunk all the time, or a person who drinks alcohol quite like frequently or too much, you would say, is a drunk. So that's how we would use it in that situation. Okay, guys. Once again, I'll ask any questions, as we're about halfway through now. So again, don't be afraid. Please don't be afraid to ask us anything. We're here to help. Okay, so those are the different types of party goers.
Especially party crashers, again, referencing films like The Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, Is that Owen Wilson and what's the other guy? Vince Vaughn, I
It's
believe.
fun, yeah. Mm.
Or in Wedding Crashes. Very funny film. Very funny film.
Mhm.
Okay, so here we have a party disaster. So we were talking earlier on, guys, about bad experiences with parties. So let's have a look. These are some different situations, right? We have to match the problems with what had happened. So, not many guests. What had happened? Forgot to send invitations. There's no birthday cake. What had happened? The bakery was closed.
No
Okay.
cake.
No cake. I mean, what
Sad.
is it? As they say, a birthday party without cake is just a meeting.
Mhm.
Right?
Julia Childs, wasn't it?
Believe so. I believe so. Nothing. Nothing to drink. Well, if there's nothing to drink, Lisa and I will be leaving immediately. Right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Can't be staying there.
Or going to the offo.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, very good, guys. The guys are matching these up for us.
3A. Nice, Sylvia. Very good. Yes. Fantastic. 4 then, if there's no presents. What do we think? 4, no presents. So we have 3 options left. Didn't go to the shop, TJ had an accident, or didn't tell people it was a birthday party.
Give a second to get the answers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, guys. There's a slight delay when the comments come through, so we just give a little bit of time. Hey, amazing.
Elisa, nice. Very good. So we didn't tell people it was a birthday party. Very good, guys.
Everyone's got that. Amazing.
My God, everyone's on it. We just got it straight away. 4F,
Everyone-
no presents. 5D, very good. Yes, no music. The DJ had an accident, and oh my God, I wonder. The last one's going to be very difficult, you guys. I'm not sure about this one. So no new clothes to wear. Of course, 6 is matched up with C. Very good, guys. Nice. So yeah, all of these things, guys, we're talking about a party disaster. Now, it says match the problems with what had happened. So this is kind of introducing our past perfect idea that we're going to talk about. So the past perfect, guys, okay, is used a lot with the past simple, okay? Because what is the past perfect? The past perfect is used to talk about an action that finished before another action in the past, okay? So let's look at the example here. There weren't many guests because I had forgotten to send out the invitations. So there weren't many guests because I had forgotten to send out the invitations. Okay, so the past perfect, the way that we write the past perfect is subject with had and then the past participle. So I had forgotten. So this is to talk about or denote something that happened before another finished action in the past. So there weren't many guests at the party in the past because I had forgotten. So before that, I had forgotten. Very good. Thank you very much, Lisa. Subject, had, and past participle. So the past participles are those verbs that in the third column, if you remember your table when you were in high school learning off all the different verbs in English, go, went, been, yeah. Forget, forgot, forgotten, all those kind of different ones. So it's the third one on that table. Okay. So here we go, guys. We are imagining that we're Connor and we need to write about the birthday party. Okay. Very good, Sylvia. Nice. There was no music because the DJ had a car accident. So it's important to say he had a car accident. Okay. Or he had an accident. All right. So here, exactly, you might think that putting had beside had is a strange one. But of course, in the past perfect, we need the auxiliary verb, which is had. And then to have an accident is the phrase that we're using, but obviously have, its past participle is had. There wasn't cake. Very good. Yes, Eliza, nice. There wasn't cake because I hadn't called the bakery. Nice. Very good. Very good. Now, one thing, bakery is spelled Bakery. No C. All right? Bakery. But yes, absolutely. There wasn't cake. All right? There wasn't cake because I hadn't called the bakery. All right? Very, very good, guys. Right. I didn't, Viviana, nice. I didn't have a gown because I hadn't gone to the shop. There you go. Absolutely. I didn't have a gown because I hadn't gone to the shop. All right. Danny, very good. There wasn't a cake because I had forgotten to buy it. Exactly. All right. There wasn't a cake because I had forgotten to buy it. Very good, guys. Excellent, excellent use of the past perfect here. I like it. I like it. All right. These guys don't need us. God, they're too good already, right? You guys are too good at this.
Let them go. They can give examples themselves.
Exactly. Fantastic, guys. Really good, really good. So yeah, well, we're looking at these kind of problems, and we use the past perfect to explain what had happened. So whatever the issue was, what was the reason for that issue? Yeah. What else might have gone wrong? So exactly, like we've been saying here, there was no cake. There wasn't any cake because I hadn't called the bakery, because I'd forgotten to buy it. Maybe there were no decorations because the shop was closed. Right. There were no decorations because the gift shop was had closed. Right. Right. So we'd say the decorations won. The venue's too small. No presents. You could say the venue was too small because I hadn't booked the best possible venue. I don't know, something like that. All right. Okay. Not many guests, nothing to eat or drink. So all these different situations, guys, whenever we talk about the past, using the past perfect to talk about an action that finished before another action in the past. Okay, very good. There were no decorations because the shop had closed. Nice. So now, an appalling affair. My goodness, appalling. So appalling, guys, is used just to talk about something that's kind of terrible or awful, you might say as well. Here you're saying disastrous, right? Disastrous. So an appalling affair. An affair usually, like in this case, an appalling affair is just a situation. Right? So an appalling affair is a terrible situation. Okay. So have you ever planned an event that turned out to be disastrous? So that turned out, it turned out to be, is very, very similar to saying it ended up. Okay, but we say it turned out to be is the same as saying it ended up being. So it's used in that kind of the same way as that, right? So it turned out to be disastrous. It ended up being disastrous. Okay. So it's something, guys, that I don't know, whatever you have used in your life. Has there ever been a time? Maybe Lisa, have you ever planned an event that turned out to be disastrous?
Trying to think, actually. Like, I don't know. No, actually, like I'm thinking of some events that I've organized in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Like I actually organized one of our Debs in school.
Wow, and what's a Debs?
A Debs. So in Ireland, I don't know, would we say it outside of Ireland? Maybe in England they would have a debutante ball. A debutante ball. So in Ireland, it's the big party that you have before or after, usually after you finish your final year of high school. Okay, so Debs, a Debs, we say a Debs. It's a debutante ball, and I remember for me at the beginning, it felt disastrous just because everything wasn't on time. I was getting stressed about the timing of getting to the venue, managing all the people. But in reality, it was all fine. Everyone had fun. I was just getting stressed about it because I was in charge. So it wasn't disastrous. It was fine.
Good, nice. I guess what they would call it maybe is like a prom. So prom would be kind of the equivalent in America for Debs in Ireland.
Exactly. Prom.
Elisa and Sylvia have not planned a disastrous event.
Good.
Thank God.
Have you ever had a situation, Cole?
So
have you ever had a disastrous event?
I don't think so. See, usually I'm not the person that's put in charge of organizing events because I'm usually quite bad at it, particularly if it's like a birthday party or something like that. I'm usually the person that comes to the party and like helps out on the day. And I'll help her out around, but any sort of pre-planning like that, I'll just leave that. My sisters or my mother are usually the people that do that. They're way more adept at it than I am.
Yeah. It just it really depends because I find I like to organize things, but when actually it starts happening, I get very stressed about it.
This is it.
Fantastic combination. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. So here we go, guys. Can you think of synonyms for the word disastrous? Already we have Elisa saying terrible. Nice. Yes. Anyone have any other ideas? What else can we say for disastrous? Anyone else? I'll give you a minute and see what they can come up with.
I have a fun suggestion.
What's their suggestion?
Well, I want to see if anyone actually comes up with it first.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think they will though, unless they've been taught by an Irish person.
Okay.
I'll put it in the box here.
Valeria, harmful. So harmful, I mean, it could be used to talk about something that's disastrous. However, harmful is more used for something that can cause harm. Disastrous is more just kind of, a terrible, or there you go, dreadful. Exactly, Valeria, dreadful, or awful, as Elisa says. Harmful is like something to describe something that can cause you pain. Okay. Injurious, possibly injurious, right? It could potentially cause you pain. Again, injurious is quite similar to that. It was a shambles. A shambles. Yes, Lisa, very good. Yeah, so this sort of thing, if something is a shambles, it's just completely, it's a complete mess, right? It's just absolutely no, it looks like, or it appears as if there was no organization. Viviana, here we go. But at the end, there wasn't birthday cake because I've forgotten it out of the fridge, and the cake, oh my God, and the cake melted. Wow. So with this one, not I'd forgotten it out of the fridge. When we take something out of the fridge and it is kind of placed somewhere and you go away, that's to leave. To leave something somewhere is to put it in a particular place. So you say, I had left it out of the fridge. Okay? To leave something somewhere. So for example, if I have my telephone here, if I want to go get a coffee, I will leave my telephone here. It will stay here and I will go. So I left my telephone on the table. Okay? Usually if you don't remember where something is, you're like, oh my God, where are my shoes? Where's my bag? People will ask you, where did you leave it? Okay. Where was the last place that you saw it, or where was the last place that you placed it, you put it, I guess. All right. So let's have a look, guys, at some other words for disastrous. Very good. I left. I forgot it somewhere. Nice. Okay. So let's have a look at these following terms here. All right. So again, we have different kinds of like there's different connotations, different sort of outcomes for these. So like the example here, Valeria, is saying harmful. However, when you think about harmful, it really is more to talk about something that causes pain, right? Now, I mean, of course, we can have disastrous kind of maybe the climate change was harmful, right? It's disastrous. Some sort of storm or sort of like weather changes can be harmful. So we have, for example, catastrophic. All right, so let's look at the pronunciation of these guys. Is very important. So catastrophic, tragic, devastating, harmful, detrimental, calamitous, ruinous, dire, shocking, dreadful, unfortunate, injurious, appalling, grievous, cataclysmic, inauspicious, unfavorable, awful, ravaging, adverse, and ill-fated. My goodness, I feel like I'm reading some sort of thesaurus there. I'm just going through all sorts of different things for that, right? But for sure, again, guys, which ones you use really kind of depends on the situation. So, for example, if we're talking about some sort of weather-based event, right? So a natural disaster, for example, an avalanche, a hurricane, a tornado, something like that, we can use catastrophic, calamitous, ruinous, cataclysmic, like a volcano eruption, ravaging. So there's a couple of ones that we use for like natural disasters in weather, right? Maybe then for more kind of party-based ones. So if we're talking more about like events, like so something that's been organized, right? We can talk about maybe dreadful, appalling, awful, maybe detrimental to the person that organized it, I guess. Dire, perhaps, if someone says, God, that seminar was really dire. It was terrible, right? It was not enjoyable at all. So these can be used in kind of different contexts, guys. And they're used more commonly in those situations. For example, like you wouldn't say your birthday party was cataclysmic or ravaging, right? It's not a kind of situation to use those ones because, I mean, cataclysmic, it has this kind of worldly almost kind of connotation when you use it. It's like, wow, the world is falling apart. Now, you can use it sarcastically, of course.
Well, is it? Maybe it is.
No. Potentially. No, I feel like it's one of those ones where if you did use it if you used it for a birthday party or something like cataclysmic or calamitous, catastrophic, it would be used in kind of a joking manner or a sarcastic way, because it's not truly like obviously not catastrophic or calamitous, of course.
It sounds strange. It sounds strange.
Exactly.
Yeah. But no, when we talk about maybe things that are happening now, we could probably use those more severe things with
the coronavirus, for sure. Exactly. All of these kinds of the red zone and all that sort of stuff, right? Calamitous and terrible and awful.
It's having a cataclysmic effect on the economy.
There you go. A cataclysmic effect. I love that. Although it's having a very good effect on climate change, I have to say, although the climate is improving significantly.
True. It's true.
Looking outside here at the window. All right, guys. So, right. I think we've kind of come to the end of our webinar for today. So guys, just to finish up, if any of you have any final questions or any final thoughts, please tell us now. Please let us know if you have any problems still, or if you're confused still, please let us know. If not, please keep an eye on, look out for the social media of your particular school, because we will be posting on those social media to update you on when all of these are going to be taking place, so you can continue to watch more and more seminars. You can still get your dose of my S for the week, whether it's Monday morning or maybe Thursday. If you want to watch another webinar, there's going to be more coming your way throughout the week. And I guess, we hope to see you soon. Lisa, have you anything final to say or to add?
No, I think just fantastic, guys. Thank you for your participation. It's clear that you guys already have a good grasp of the past perfect. So thank you for joining us. And it was lovely to talk to you today.
Okay, guys, thanks so much. Giacomina, Elisa, Viviana, Valeria, Sylvia, everybody who took part, thank you so much. And have a lovely day, guys. Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye.